So today we're going to talk about widgets. On the home page of the 17th Avenue Design Themes, we have a bunch of widgets. These can be customized by going up to the top bar and clicking Customize, going down the menu to Widgets, and here we can see front page 1, front page 2, front page 3, and so on. That is how we are going to customize each one of these sections. We're going to click on front page 1, and we can expand this. And you can see here this section where it says Free Yourself from Business Maintenance. This is front page 1. So we can go ahead and customize our text. See if I type in hello, you can see it adds it up here. We can go ahead and customize that text to say what we want. You can also do subheading text. And it's going to add it down below. Paragraph text, you can add a lot of different text there. You can choose the text alignment from left to right and to center, depending on where you want it, where your image is. And notice how the button moves as well. So I'm going to use mine on the left since my picture is mostly on the right. You can customize the text that's on your button. I have book today. You can type, click here. Whatever it is that you want to customize that button to. You can add a link to that button. Of course, when they click on a button, you want it to lead somewhere. So we're going to go ahead and add a URL to it. For me, that's my contact page. So I just went ahead and copy and pasted button URL 1. And then remember, anytime you're customizing a section, you want to go ahead and click publish. Then we can go back out and move on to front page 2. Again, there's another CTA widget here. This section here where it says has the learn more button. This is where we can customize this section. Again, you can have a main heading text. You can have subheading text. And then you can have paragraph text, which is what I chose to use here. You can also do intro text. And for me, that is a script font. Again, there's another button. There is the button URL. This one links to my services page. We can add the background overlay so it's in a box. And again, remember to hit publish. So you can see these are really easy to customize. A lot of the trick is really just knowing where to customize them at. But there are some funny things about each one. So as we go through, I can kind of talk about that. Here they have 2 widgets. So one is an image widget, and the second one is all the writing over on the right. So it's much like the CTA widget, where we've got an intro text, a heading text, a subheading text, paragraph, text alignment, button text, and the button URL. So with the image, we can obviously have a title. It's going to say something about the image. I chose not to do that. You can go ahead and add an image here. You can replace an image here. You can change the size of the image by clicking this drop-down menu. There's advanced options, and then we can also link to a URL, a media file, an attachment page, whatever it is you choose to do for that image. And we can also add the link here below. And again, remember to hit publish. So very simple. All right, this next section has a lot of options. So this is a featured page widget. Here, I have gone ahead and done my services, my portfolio, and my next steps. And there are lots of customizations here. So we're going to start with, I'm in the first section. So that is for this particular picture. The next one will be for this picture. The third one will be for the third picture. We can go ahead and add a title, which I did, which was services. We can enable that title to go to a link. We can choose where to position the title. So I have checked position title below image. We can take that off and it goes above it. All right. We can feature a page or feature a custom page link. I went ahead and just did the link and linked it to my services. And then we add the images here. So show custom image, no image, whatever it is that you choose. You can select the image. You can change the size of the image. Image alignment, left, right, center. Mostly you want to leave these alone if you can. They've really worked to customize the themes in a way that they display it to you, so the way that you buy it. But we can, for instance, I'll change the image to a square and you can see it change it. So you can do some customization of the images, but sometimes you have to be careful. It can mess them up. You can do more text. And then you want to remember, as always, to hit publish when you're done. And the rest of them are the same. So again, you can choose your word. You can enable the word below it to link to something. You can choose where you're going to position the words. A link to a page. The image, the size of the image. Enable the image to link. You can do no page title, show custom page title, show custom content, more text. All right. I'm just going to hit publish to make sure everything stays the same. And we're going to move on to the next section. All right. The next section is for email signups. So this can be complicated. They do have instructions in the paperwork that they send with you, or you can access it on the 17th Avenue Design Theme page. They have all the instructions for customizing your theme there. You can choose the title. You can choose text to show before the form. So this would be the title, join our list. Get access to our free templates and guides would be the text to show before the form. We can show text after the form. I am using a Flowdesk form. You're going to follow the instructions on the 17th Avenue Design Theme page. So you can hop over to support.17thavenuedesigns.com. You can find your theme. So we're going to go ahead and look at how to set up your homepage. And if we scroll down to front page 5, it has all the instructions for connecting the widget to your mailing list provider. You can follow this tutorial. When you click here, it's going to have instructions for a lot of different email providers, MailChimp, and then ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, Flowdesk, a lot of the MailerLite, a lot of the really popular ones. For me, I used Flowdesk. I've also used ConvertKit. When you click on it, it's going to walk you through the instructions on Flowdesk. It's the same with anyone you click on. When you click on ConvertKit, it's going to show you how to connect it with ConvertKit. Very simple, follow the instructions. I did find Flowdesk to be a lot easier to connect than ConvertKit. Once you have that information imported into form action, you're going to have your name fields. A lot of this is going to be filled out for you. You really don't need to change anything. So once you've connected your form, you can go ahead and customize the fields in the form here. So here we have first name. We can just have first, right? Or just name. However you want it to read. So I'm going to leave mine at first name. You can choose what you want your button to say, and you can choose to display the link to the privacy policy right below your form. So once you have all that done, you're going to go ahead and hit publish, and we're going to move on to the next widget. Okay, this one's empty. So that's what I was saying, that there are a few that are empty that you can go ahead and build out. And since we have an empty one, let's take a look. We can click on add a widget, and these are all the widgets that you can choose from. There are a lot here. We've seen the CTA widget. We've used that a lot with the button and the words, featured posts, homepage about. We used that one up here. That's what this one is. A post carousel, service box widget, social icons. So there's a lot here. So you can use this to add an additional section. Going to 7. Okay, so this is front page 7. So here I just went ahead and added the title of this box, which is my special offers. In the first box here, OBM for a day is what I have. We can customize this little image right here under Font Awesome Icon Code. I'm going to show you how to do that because it can be a little confusing. When we go to front page 7, it is going to show you that we can go to fontawesome.com and we can choose from the icons, the free icons. You can also, I guess you could purchase the pro icons, but you can look through all the different free icons and you can go by category if you wanted an animal, right? You can do a spider, a paw. You're going to find the one that you want. You're going to go ahead and find the code and copy it. And then you're going to bring it on over and you're going to paste it right here under Font Awesome Icon Code. Then you can customize your title here. I'm going to just write hello so you can see where it is. Hello. So we can do that heading. We can do a subheading. As you can see, and then we can do paragraph text, button text. I chose get started, and we can add a URL to that button, which I did. So just copy and paste the URL of where you want it to link to. And you're going to do this for each one of those boxes. Again, you can copy and paste your code for the Font Awesome icon. Add your heading, your subheading, paragraph text, and button URL. You don't have to fill out all of these different headings. If you don't want them, you don't need to use them. It will, as you can see, it populates just fine. It just skips over it. No weird gaps or anything like that. So once you've customized all three, make sure you're periodically hitting publish. You don't want to lose all that work. And we're going to move on to the next section. Strong testimonials. So this is a widget where it displays testimonials from clients or customers. You can add a title here. You can add content. You can barely see it here, but it does say hi. And that's pretty much all there is to customize here. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. The rest of this widget is controlled from the back end. There is a plugin for this, which I will go through on another video. We're going to move on to front page 9. And this one's empty. Now 9 and 6 may not have been empty when I originally got the theme, and 10 is empty as well. So you could go ahead and make that into whatever it is you want. And you can do the same with the other ones. You can delete the widgets that are in there by just hitting remove and putting in the widget that you want to use. All right, this is a CTA, the footer CTA. It customizes, much like the other ones that I showed you, intro text, main heading text, subheading text, paragraph text, the alignment, the background overlay, which I'll show you here. It just adds a little box. The button text for button 1, the URL for button 1, the button text for button 2, and the URL for button 2. Then below this CTA widget is an image. That's my dog wagging her tail. So then we can add a title if we wanted to over to this, above this image. I can write, hello. You can replace the image, you can edit the image, and you can add a link to it. You can hit done, and then you can hit publish. All right, we're gonna move on to nav social icons, where you can add your Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and so on. There's a lot of different social icons that you can add, and you can choose what kind of social icons you want. I have plain icons small, but they have large as well. They have circled filled icons and filled square icons. We've got footer social icons, which is what you see down here on the left. Again, I have plain icons small, but you can use the filled circle icons, which you can see down here. I actually kind of like that. They have the square. And then again, you can add Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, and so on. You can hit done, publish. So you're going to add your link for where you want the button to link to, and then make sure you hit publish. We have an Instagram footer. So I don't have my Instagram footer, but you can add your Instagram feed here at the bottom. These are the social icon widgets in the mobile menu. So when you are on an iPhone and Android, this is what they're gonna see. So I have in the title, come say hello. You can see it says, come say hello. I've got the circle filled icon for my Instagram. And then down here, there's a search bar that you can search. Of course, you can remove that if you don't like it. You can add a different widget. That's it for mine, very simple. And if you did not know that you can switch, you can go to desktop, which is what I'm on. You can go to tablet, and you can go to mobile to see the different views. Then down here we have footer 1, footer 2, and footer 3. Footer 1 is a navigation menu that I've titled Work With Me, and it displays the title here. Type hello. And so you can see how it modified that. And you're gonna select which menu goes there. Now I will show you the menu from the back end. That's how I choose to edit the menus. Make sure you choose the right menu. You can edit your menu here. I do not like to edit. This is confusing to me. I like to edit it from the back end. So I will show that to you in another video. But essentially, you've got a title and then you've imported a menu. And the same is going to be true for footer 2 and footer 3. So navigation menu widget. I've got the title of the menu here, info, and then I've selected which menu I want. Footer 3, we have another email opt-in form. And you can see this one looks a little bit different. It's meant to be in the footer, but the process is still the same. You choose a title. You can show text before the form, after the form. You're going to do your form action in your email field. You're going to follow the link that 17th Avenue gives you for your specific email provider and follow the instructions they provide to set it up. Also, here you can choose open confirmation page in the same window. If you uncheck it, it's going to open the confirmation page in a separate window. You can change the text to be whatever you want in the boxes, and you can choose your button text. You can again choose to display your privacy policy, and it's going to show it right here below the form. And you can go ahead and hit publish when you're done. So that is all of the widgets on the homepage. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.